Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela WebDev. In this video we will see about the composables, how we can use the composables in our NotesList app. Let's try to see it. So composables, what is the use of the composables? So if you are having a reusability functionality code between the components or anywhere, so instead of duplicating the code, we use the composables. Now let's see where we can use it. For example, let's say that here this is our text box, right? We need to limit the users the number of characters. How we can limit it? So now what I want to do is I want to limit the user to enter only 100 characters. Let's assume. So I want to limit the user to enter only the 100 characters. If he enters more than 100 characters means I need to show an alert box, something like to only 100 characters only should be allowed, like that. I need to show it. So how we can do this one? So one thing is we can directly watch the property. For example, let's say that if you are in the thing notes view, let's go to the notes view, and this is a new note, right? So this new note, we can watch the new note. Here I will be using the watch property, and also you can use the what I can say watch effect also, you can use it. Watch, and I will be watching the new note, okay, and a callback function will be there which takes the new value and which comes the new value and also the old value. And here I can write that if new value dot length is equal to 100. So if the length is equal to 100 means then I will be showing an alert box. Sorry, only 100 characters are allowed, or otherwise more than 100 characters are not allowed. Anything like this I want to show a message. So now let's try to see it. So here I am using the watch property for this one. Let's see whether we are able to get a alert box or not. So here I am writing the characters. So if I am writing the characters, let's see whether we are able to get it or not. So here, yeah, we got, sorry, more than 100 characters are not allowed. So that means our watch functionality is working. And if I am trying to enter, so it is going on entering. So we should limit the thing. How we can limit this one? So we can go to the add edit note view, okay, add edit note, and here I can limit it with a max length, right? So max length is equal to 100. That's it. Now the user cannot enter more than 100. Now if I refresh this page and if I try to enter some values in this one, so let's enter. Yeah, here we are able to get the value. Now I am unable to enter more than 100 characters. So fine, so far so good, it's working fine. Now let's go to the stats. So if you go to the stats, and here we are having a feedback, right? So we want to add the same 100 characters functionality to this input box also. So how we can add it? One thing is we can duplicate the entire code. What is the duplication of this entire code? That is nothing but this watch code. We can duplicate the entire code, but we should not do, so the duplication is not recommended one. So for this reason we use the composable property. So let's go here and we can create a folder composables for this one in our source, and in this composable what I will try to do is I will create a new file, use characters limit .js file, okay, and here this is a function, export function, use characters limit, and here we will copy the entire watch code which is available here. The entire watch code you can delete, you can copy it and you can paste it here. That's it. And now here we are having a new note, right? So we will take the value from here, value. That's it. Now if you go to the notes view, and here what I can do, let's import this composable. So in order to import this composable, what we need to do is import from composables, right? So composables, where it has been meant, yeah, composables slash use characters limit, and in this one I need to use the method use characters limit. That's it. Now we need to call it here use characters limit, and we need to pass the new note. So for the watch property in order to work, we need to pass the ref or react variable. So that is the reason I pass the ref variable. Yeah, fine. Now if you go to the nodes list, let's see whether it will be working or not. Okay, we need to import the watch functionality also. Let's import this watch functionality. Let's import this watch functionality, and if I go to the add edit node, and where is that watch functionality? Yeah, here we need to import this watch. Let's import this watch, and here in the nodes view there is no need to use the watch property, so we can remove this watch property. Fine. Now if I try to execute this one here, let's refresh this page and it's working fine, and let's write some code here. See, we are able to get the same thing, but this time we have implemented using the composable. Now if I want to implement the same functionality in the add edit node view, means, so sorry, not add edit node, in the stats view. In the stats view also we need to implement it, right? Let's import this one. Import from composables / use characters limit, and here also we need to import the same thing and just call the same thing. But we need to pass the value, right? For which value to watch, we need to pass the value. For this one we don't have any model bind, so we will bind the model feedback. Okay, and this feedback will be a ref variable. Constant feedback is equal to ref of empty. For the timing I will keep the empty. Okay, we will send this one like this. That's it. Now let's see output, it will work or not. Let's go to the stats thing, and ref is not defined. Okay, fine. Let's import the ref. Oh, yeah, we have imported the ref. Now let's go here, and if I refresh this page, and I'm able to see the feedback, and if I write some values here, and for this one also we can implement the max length. Yeah, here it's working like this. So now we are able to get more than this one, right? So we can have a max length like that. Now everything is, so far everything is working fine. But now my scenario is in such a way we can customize more about this character limit. For example, let's say that in our nodes view, that means in our nodes view, the maximum limit for this one is 100, whereas in the feedback the maximum limit characters is the 50. So that means I need to customize this character length also. For this one, what I can do is I can pass the limit here. I can pass a new another argument, limit is equal to limit. Then here also what I can say. So here I can write it like this. Okay, and instead of this one I can use $of limit. Now this one by default it is 100. Okay, if you don't pass anything, the limit is 100. Now in the stats view, instead of passing it, I will pass the 50. Okay, now let's see whether we are able to get the 50 cat in the nodes list. I will see whether it is working or not. In the nodes list, if you try to see here, so it's working. More than 100 characters are not allowed. It's working. 100 characters it is showing. Whereas in the stats, it should show only the 50 characters. So here, yeah. So if you try to see here, sorry, more than 50 characters are not allowed. So this is how we can customize the composable. If you want to pass the reactive things and all those things, we have already discussed about the composables in our previous videos. So if you want to see more depth about the composable videos, you can watch those videos in this playlist only. You will be having. So I will be committing this entire code in video -90. So whoever may be having a doubts regarding this project, if you are following this project, so they can refer to this code which is available in the GitHub repository. So composables, right? So now I can do it and I can publish this branch. Whoever may be having the doubts, they can go to my GitHub URL. It is available in this one, NotesList-view. Yeah, so this is our code. Whoever maybe wants to whoever wants to refer this code, so they can go to this particular video or particular branch of this video, and they can refer to this code. Hope you understood about this composable concept. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.